This is Darren East of MMA UK. I'm joined this afternoon by Cory, the Sniper Fry of Northwest Fight Academy. But Cory is set to make it a hat trick of appearance for Octagon MMA next Saturday in Brno for the absolutely stacked Octagon 61 card in Czech Republic. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to speak with me again, bro. I hope you're keeping well.
Yeah, man, pleasure to be on, and nice one for having me.
Anytime, my friend, anytime. I mean, how have your preparations been going? And no doubt you've been pushing yourself to the limits for this one.
Yeah, preparation, is the same as always. I've got an unbelievable team behind me. I brought in an unbelievable strength and conditioning coach, and yeah, everything's going good, mate. Can't wait to put on a performance.
That's good to hear, man. I mean, I know we were talking previously about the gap in between your fighting. Is there any chance you'd be able to enlighten some of your fans that have been hoping to see you out there a bit more sooner? How comes you haven't been out there so quick after your previous?
Well, obviously, I had two fights in the space of 8 weeks,
Yeah.
and my body took a bit of a smashing in them two camps,
Mm.
mentally and physically. You put your body through a lot of stress, in these camps. So I just feel like, even though like there was options on the table and stuff, but obviously since Octagon have pulled out the UK cars, there's obviously not as many shows available to the UK lads. So that were
Yeah.
a little bit of an issue. There were a couple of dates got put forward to us, and a couple fell through. There were a couple I wasn't fully prepared for. So yeah, but I feel like I needed the time off. I needed not the time off as such, but I needed a bit of time to recover mentally and physically, because
Yeah.
it's been a big step up from going from a local show to such a big show,
Yeah.
all around Europe. And I think it just took me not a couple of months, but a couple of weeks just to adjust to it. Do you know what I mean? And get my head back right, get my body back right, and now I'm firing on all cylinders, get ready to go again.
Definitely, especially what you're fighting for, what you believe in to be your future as well. I mean, you don't want nothing but 100% into that. I completely get that, man.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of pressure on it. Do you know what I mean? And you can't be going into a fight at the the local and the regional scene. You might be able to go into a fight at 60-70% and still get the win.
Yeah.
But the competition's far greater now, so I need to be going in there at 100%, and like I said, firing on all cylinders and getting them results.
100%, man. That's just something nice. I mean, almost a year into your Octagon MMA journey thus far, bro. I mean, it's
Yeah.
given you two absolute barn burners, victory as well as defeat. But how have you been taking to fighting under the new banner? You enjoying your time with Octagon?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I love the promotion. I think the events they put on are incredible. I think they're probably the best, but one of the best in the world at it now. Everyone was saying in Europe, but you could argue they're one of the best in the world, putting a show on for the fighters and the fans. And they treat me well, even though I've had a bit of time off.
Yeah.
That's a fault of my own, as well as a couple of hiccups on their end as well. So, but the promotion itself is unbelievable, mate, and I hope to have a bit more of my future with Octagon, definitely.
Yeah, I think we all hope so, mate. We've definitely been enjoying you representing us over there. And what's your favourite part of being an Octagon fighter?
Just do you know what I like? Competition. I like the tests that I'm putting myself through. Do you know what I mean? I like the fact that the level of guy has gone so high. Do you know what I mean? And I need to push
Yeah.
myself even further. And there's more pressure, which I thrive under. And yeah, like I said, the events they're unbelievable. My first fight in Octagon was in front of just short of 20,000 people. Do you know what I mean? There's
Mm.
not many shows in the world that can say they've done them type of numbers. So
Mm.
yeah, like I said, the events are class. So, and the level of guys that I'm going against now, they're good in every area. That it's not like you get one-dimensional fighters anymore. These guys are good everywhere, which you can see
Yeah.
against Max. You could see against Max and Dennis. Do you know what I mean? Dennis Ilbe, he made me adjust in my game, and Max shut out my game. So,
Mm.
um, they've made me both of them have made me go back to the drawing board, even when I've won and even when I've lost. It's to get better. So I'll
Yeah.
keep thriving under that and keep enjoying it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I couldn't agree more. The promotion is excellent. I mean, especially the media department as well. I mean, you've got a lot more things going on outside as well as inside the cage. It's absolutely amazing to see, especially with the things like the Challenger Series, I believe it's called. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
brilliant as well.
yeah, the Oscar Challenge series. Yeah,
Definitely. I mean,
they do a lot of stuff like that. A lot of the promotional stuff. All our Instagram, the constant collabing with the fighters, and trying to help build our profile as well as theirs. So yeah, they are really good at that kind of stuff, and bringing cameramen out during camp to to get a little bit of the background information, which a lot of people don't see. A lot of people see all the glitz and the glam, in
yeah,
the fight, but they don't see the grueling training sessions we go through and what we do behind closed doors. So not even the stuff in the gym, what we do in our spare time, and the stuff that we've got to do on a day-to-day basis.
yeah. I've been a follower of yours for quite some time. I mean, from your UKFC days, and I've been following you and your team for quite a while. You guys definitely put in the work.
Yeah, 100%, mate. We've got two amazing role models in Steve and AB. Who set the bar. Even Steve now, he might be getting a little bit older. He's nearly 41, but you won't think it. The guy's like a 21-year-old. He's ridiculous. He really keeps that bar high and keeps us working hard and doesn't let us take our foot off the gas.
Yeah, I was about to say he seems to be like turning back time because like, for the years I've been
Fountain of
seeing
youth,
him, he
that
just
bloke,
looks
I'm
younger
telling
and younger, doesn't
you. Yeah, mate, he drinks from the fountain of youth. I'm telling you.
he? I mean, like we previously spoke at the beginning of the year, and you voiced jubilation over taking on some of Europe's elite. I mean, are you enjoying the level of competition that's been thrown your way thus far?
Say that again, sorry.
Well, we spoke previously at the beginning of the year, and you voiced your jubilation over taking on overtaking on some of the Europeans' elite fighters. Are you
Yeah.
enjoying the level of competition you've faced thus far?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like I've gone against Dennis Ilbe, who's not only a brilliant MMA fighter. He's only had one defeat, and that was to me. But
Mm.
he had such a big boxing career as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a very high level pro boxer. I know he's fought. He lost one of the guys he lost to in boxing for what's it, Terence Crawford.
Mm.
I'm sure if obviously my knowledge is correct, I'm sure he actually fought on the Manny Pacquiao card in Las Vegas. So
Mm.
that's a real top level fight that I've gone against there. And Max Holzer has never lost at amateur or pro, and you could see that in the fight. He was a very talented lad. And same with Len Gallagher fighting. This time he's had such a big career behind MMA, and now he's gone into MMA. He's had 2022 fight of the year. He's had some unbelievable knockouts with spinning elbows and stuff. And I'm going to thrive under them challenges. End of the day, I think when you're coming up against people that you're going to beat, you become complacent and you become lazy in the gym, and you cut corners. But with these guys, you can't cut corners. You can't leave any stone unturned, because this level of guy will beat you if you don't bring your A game. So I think they're just pushing me to be a better fighter and prepare to the best of my ability to get ready to take on this high level competition.
Yeah, 100%. You definitely have had two great wars out there, man, against top quality competition. I mean, you can truly see that in your past two outings. I mean, how much you've advanced as a fighter, and undoubtedly you've learned many things about yourself from these barn burners. As you approach your hat trick of appearances for promotion, looking back, what have you learned about yourself from these past few fights?
Um, I'd say I've learned I'm more resilient than I thought I was, that I give myself credit for. Like even after the loss against Max, I was straight back in the gym
Yeah,
and chipping away. And you know, it's end of the day, like I always say about undefeated fighters, it is good. It is good to be undefeated. It's a good selling point. But end of the day, we are athletes, and we are learning every single day. And in any sport, you do need them losses to learn. And I feel like Max exposed a part of my game that I wasn't aware of until I watched it back. And like I feel like I was very planted in front of Max,
yeah,
which allowing him to get access to my hips, where usually I'm moving, I'm a lot more nimble. So it made me identify like little holes in my game, little bits of preparation that I wasn't quite happy with, going too far down the boxing route.
yeah.
So yeah, these level of guys are just making me go back and adjust and learn from my losses, learn from my wins. Because even the wins, there was stuff in the Dennis Ilbe fight that I wasn't happy with. I was staying in the pocket with a guy who's got bricks for hands, and did a lot of damage to my face. So
Mm.
I'm still going back to the drawing board on the wins and losses, and still picking up from and learning these lessons from these guys. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely some lessons to be learned in victory as well as defeat, mate. Definitely. I
100%.
mean, you fought in Germany, then at home, but this time you'll be taking the walk in the home of the Octagon MMA promotion itself in the Czech Republic. An exciting feeling for yourself, no doubt.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm looking really forward to it. You know, the Czech fans, the German fans, the European fans are unbelievable. You know, they're very, very passionate about the sport, and you know, it's one of the European fans as well. It's not very often you go to an event and you see people it packed from the first fight to the end fight. And I noticed that with when I fought in the Germany card that you know the place was packed from the get go, and that's because they just love they just love fighting. They love the MMA scene. So yeah, I'm looking really forward to fighting in Czech Republic. Obviously I'm not. I can't imagine I'm going to be the most popular guy in the world when I get there because obviously I'm fighting their own boy. But that's what I like to do. I like to go get crash the party, and you know I've seen Octagon putting up about the after party, and unfortunately it's not going to be much of a party. It's going to be more of a wake.
I mean, yeah, I mean those crowds, the huge crowds that you just mentioned, they're very, very loud. It's incredible to watch, but it's also incredible to watch such a vast crowd go silent.
Yeah.
And I remember how much you enjoyed silencing the crowd in Germany. I bet you're extra determined to silence the crowd out there once again.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and I will do. I know I will do because, like I said, I thrive under that pressure, and I
Mm.
think he's going to be feeling it as much as I am. I think I'm more dangerous in every area than he is. You know what I mean? I think I'm a better grappler. I'm a better striker. I just think one thing that's on his side is he's a very, very tough guy. So I think that is going to make it a fan friendly fight. I think it's not going to be easy to put away, which is going to make the fast last longer. The
Mm.
fight last longer, sorry, and I think it's going to, it's going to be a real fight to watch, and I think it's going to be potentially fight of the night, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's got very well. He's got quite a few accolades under his belt, and look, what so have you since you've been in the promotion? I mean, it's definitely a great pairing by the organisation itself. Couldn't agree more, man.
Yeah, man. That's one thing with Octagon as well. The matchmaking is incredible. So they put this fight together. So, like I said, I'm sure it's going to be an absolute class fight and an unbelievable barn burner to watch.
I mean, by any chance that Vladimir's watching this, I mean, do you have a message for him before you collide?
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands. Nah, just end of the day, I'm not a shit talking guy. I'm not a guy that's going to come in and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You better watch out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think I sell a fight with my skills and my skills in my previous fights. You can watch my highlights and want
Mm.
to tune into this fight. I'm not going to sit here and say, Vladimir, you better go hide him. He's going to smash your head and all this stuff because it's not
Yeah.
me. I'd be just forcing something that that's unnatural to me. I wish him the best of luck. We're both high level athletes. We both have a
Mm.
family to feed, and we're both going to go out there and try get it. So I wish him all the best and make sure he makes weight, and because I don't want this to be the third weight miss that I would have had at Octagon.
Mm.
So all I ask him is just to make weight, and let's go put a show on for the fans.
Yeah, it must be a very stressful situation when it comes to like your opponent making weight. I mean, as you said, you go through such a grueling thing. I mean, I've always wondered. It must be so disappointing when your opponent misses weight. I really do hope he does.
Yeah, I hope he does as well. Obviously, the fight's at catch weight now. The fight's no longer at 66.
Yeah.
The fight's at 68 now. So that was arranged weeks ago.
Mm.
Which I was happy to oblige to. I would rather that so I can prepare for it than the last two opponents who are just turning up on the day and just like, oh, I can't make weight. And it's,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of you're stuck between a rock and a hard place sometimes because, like, even though they have to pay you,
Mm.
it's still a big advantage. I spoke to Max Alger after the fight. He was like 77, 76 kilos. He put
Mm.
on a hell of a lot of weight in 24 hours. So, even though when they're paying you like whatever euros, but when it transitions to English money, it's not as much as it looks like on paper when it's in euros, and
Mm.
it is a massive advantage to come in a lot heavier. So I'm glad that he's done it the way he's done it, and he's let me know weeks out, and he's not just trapped up on the day and like, oh, sorry, mate, I'm 68, 69. He
Mm.
is 500 quid. Get over it. I'd rather it be the way it's done. So yeah, just I hope he makes this agreed weight and we can get the fight on.
I'm pretty sure he will, man. But bro, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you again. I'll definitely look forward to catching you out there. I'll definitely put it in my bookmark, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what, bro. I appreciate you having me on as always, and helping me promote myself and we help like the media guys like you. It's very hard to promote ourselves. So yeah, I thank you as well.
Anytime, my friend, bro. But before you head off, last but not least, do you have a message for the fans that are going to be in attendance and anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, to the fans, just like I said, just to keep your eyes peeled, because I don't think it's going to be over quick. I think it's going to be an absolute grueling, barn-burning fight. I think there's going to be blood everywhere. I think there's going to be, there's going to be striking, there's going to be wrestling, there's going to be grappling, there's going to be everything. So yeah, tune in, watch me and Langal absolutely go for it. And obviously, I'd like to thank all my team. Without my team, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. My head coaches, Steve Nightingale and Aaron Abbey. These guys push me every single day, inside and outside the gym. They push me to be a better person. They push me to be a role model. So yeah, I can't thank them guys enough. And obviously, my family. My beautiful Mrs. Ashley and my two beautiful kids who motivate me every day to go do what I do. And without them, I wouldn't be doing it. To be honest, do you know what I mean? Without them, them three people, I wouldn't go up every single day and train and get the fights going. So everything I do is for them, and just my team as not my team. Well, it is my team, to be fair. My sponsors. I've got Lancashire Competitions, DWT Scaffolding, and Dubai Joy. These guys, they sponsor me all year round. Without fail, and these guys have really helped me out this year. My other sponsors, Shadow Performance, giving me the best clothing on the market, one of the biggest growing brands in the UK at the minute. Go check them guys out. Red Rose Insurance Solutions, Carter's Facilities, Lancashire Stoves Manchester Division. I put Mind Charity on there. So me and Dubai George, so one of me teammates, kind of Hitchens, took his own life this year. So
Yeah.
Donated some money to Mind Charity for mental health.
Mhm.
So I put that on my banner just as a reminder for men and women to speak out about the mental health problems, and the answer is not to take your own life.
Yeah.
A gym in Dubai who's sponsored me called Dubai Athlete, a big growing gym in Dubai. They've helped me out this camp. Graphics Tattoo, Satan Slaves, Project Building and Paving. I hope I've got that right. Springfield Motors, Lad United, and two people that really helped me out this camp. The recovery room, my physiotherapist. Obviously, we put our body through a lot of stress and strain, so he's helped me get through my sessions on a daily basis and get me through my camp and the last two camps. And Combat Strong, strength conditioning with my mate Nick Santa in Liverpool. He's come on board this camp and really helped me and my brother in our camps to build our bodies, become more explosive. He's just done everything in this camp. Helped me even structure my training as well, which is a massive help, because MMA fighters, we are murder for overtraining and putting our body through too much. So he's really helped me structure my training program. And just to my boy Connor Hitchens as well. I dedicate this fight to my brother. And yeah, that's it.
So I always end interviews with the shout outs, man, because without these guys, you wouldn't be able to do what you do.
Not at all, mate. These guys get me through every single day of training and help me fund everything. So yeah, thank you all. And I love you all. And let's go get this win next week and make it all worth it.
100%, brother. You take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and all the best for your final preparations, mate.
Much love. Nice one, brother.
Anytime, bro. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah, bro.